Hello friends, welcome to my channel and let's see the most interesting approach to pass the data. Okay, so till now we have seen a lot of approaches, passing strings, integer, date, time, enums, class, CSV file, CSV source, lot of things, right? We have seen enough of the material just for passing the data. Now this will be the final, so bear with me. I know this is getting too much uh, for just passing the data, but believe me, this is really going to be very useful in your coding, and I have used this in my projects. Okay, so this is really important, this particular chapter. Okay, so let's see. uh, okay, so this is the first test case. Okay, so what I am telling here, I have created a method, okay, fruit seller, and I have created a stream of apple and banana. Some strings I have created as streams. In the previous one, we have seen that we have created a similar stream, but we have defined a new class for that. But I don't think so. That's a good approach, and we don't need to create a class just for passing a data. So better approach will be to create a method just on top of the method, which where this method is going to be used. So you need to create a static method, and it's a fruit seller, and you are creating a stream of few strings. And okay, and then after that you need to write a method, and you need to annotate with method source. Okay, so this is a method, and we are defining what is the method source. Fruit seller, you need to provide the name of this method. Okay, so here I have written this is the source which is generating the data, and this is the consumer, the method which is consuming the data generated by this method. Okay, so that's why I have given fruit name seller here in the method source. Now this is normal our method name, and here the argument will come one by one. First apple will come, and second time banana will come, and here I am just simply printing it, and I am asserting that it is not null. Yeah, I hope this is easy to understand and you're not getting confused. I'm trying my best to explain you very slowly and repeating again and again. So apple and banana has been printed out, and assert not null has been passed successfully. Okay, so let me comment this method. Let's go to the next one. Here, what I'm telling, there is another way. If let's say there is another approach, if I need to, so here I am generating a numbers 0 to 5 range. Okay, so here I have simply given the range, and so you can give any range, let's say 0 to 1000, and all those numbers will be passed here. Okay, so hope this is easy to understand, and okay, let me uncomment this, and let's run this case, and then it will be very easy to understand. See, 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I hope you got it, that starting from 0 till we are not including this 5 one. Okay, so 0 to 4 actually we are passing here. Okay, excluding the second parameter. So this is 5 numbers we are passing. 0 include the first limit will be included, and the last one will be excluded. So this number we are passing to this method. So you can use this accordingly. And so this method is basically generating the numbers on runtime, and one by one we are passing the data. So I think this may be used in some particular cases, and I have not used this one till now, but maybe specific case to case basis it depends. But you should know at least there is a method given by the JUnit 5 where you can generate the integers on runtime. Okay, okay. So this is a bit complex. Try to understand this one, and this is actually getting used, and I have used a lot this particular case. What we are doing here, we are passing a variety of data. Okay, we are not passing simply string, we are not passing integer, we are not passing any objects, we are passing a mix of everything. Okay, so there are two rows. Let me rewrite it so that it will be easy to understand like this. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm creating a stream of these two row. This is the row one, this is the row two. Okay, Try to understand that string, integer, and list provider. So you can give anything here. Basically, you can give the objects, list of objects, strings, boolean, integer, date, anything, whatever. If you have some any kind of data, you can pass it here. Otherwise, in the previous things, we cannot pass mix data, but here we can pass such data like list also we can provide. So I'm passing here string, I'm passing here int, and after that I'm passing the list of strings. Okay, so here this is the string, this is the integer, and here I have created a list by using this arrays method, arrays.asList a comma b. Okay, so this is row 1, this is row 2. So I'm passing two rows here, and these two rows will be get collected in two times. So uh, everything will be get collected here in these parameters, and I am simply printing out each and everything here. Okay, so let me run this particular case. So this is a bit weird kind of condition, but this is really useful. So see apple 1 and array of AB. In the second case lemon 2 and XY, right? So two rows we have passed in this way. So in some cases you need to pass list, mix of list, integer and string. So this way you can easily use it. Okay, so I hope this is clear. You can try on your side, download the code and just play with this method so it will be clear to you guys. Okay, the last approach to pass the data. What I'm doing here, if you don't want to create data on top of your method, let's say maybe because this data is very huge and it does not look good, or maybe your class become unreadable, so your team might decide that okay, let's not create the data here, let's create a specific class for such data. Okay, so in that case what you can do, I have just reused this param enum, but you can remove all this code from here, everything you can remove. Okay, all the data you can remove, and the only important part is this data here. Okay, let me remove, I think it will be easy to understand. Let me remove, and let me remove this enum as well. We have used this code in the previous code. Okay, so now consider this is some class, and here I have added a method tiny string, and here it is we are passing the stream of few values. Okay, so ABC I am passing, so tiny string. The only difference is I have written in separate class, and in this cases I have written inside the class. Okay, so see the first example which we have discussed. Here we have created this method here, just top of the method, and we are just giving the reference of fruit seller. In this case we have simply added this method in a separate class. We have changed the method name, and we are again doing the exactly same thing, just this is in different class. Just because of in different class we cannot use this tiny string, this name directly into the method, so we need to give the reference of class and then the method. How we can do that? Look here, method source is com junit 5 junit enum, so this is the class name of the source, and hash the method name, the class name hash method name. So by this way we are telling the JUnit that you go to this class, go to this method and read and get the data. So I will go to this class, then I will find the method name, and then I will pass the stream, stream of strings, and let me run this case. ABC will be printed here, and just do one more thing. See, in the past we have seen this approach. I will show you the class, right? Here we are reading the data from another class. Yeah. So test data provider. Let me find that class. Test data provider. I don't know where is that class. In the previous chapter we have seen that thing. I think this one. Yeah. J underscore test data provider. Here we have done the similar thing, but this is a bit complex. We have created a class. In this case also we have created a class, but here the structure is far better than the previous one. So if I will prefer to go this way, if you have to create another class of data, then better to write small methods like this and utilize them in your method. Otherwise, the best approach would be to create your data on top of your method. That would be a better approach if that is manageable. But if that is not manageable, I will prefer this approach rather than going to this kind of approach. Okay, it's up to you. We have seen all the ways through which you can pass the data. I hope it will be clear to you. And with this, I'm done with passing the data. And next, we will see some other advanced features of Unit 5. I hope my way of teaching is easy for you guys. I have done all the analysis, everything, all the effort I have taken on my side, and I hope I am able to explain you guys in a very simple way, because by reading the documentation it's really very tough to understand and to get the running code out of them. So I have done all the hard work on my side, and for you I think by looking at the code it will be really easy to understand all the concepts of JUnit 5. I hope you guys are enjoying, and let's go to the next chapter. Till then, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.